First Adventures is made possible by the Pittsburgh Foundation.
You ready to go so we can go giggle?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, we're gonna roll! Yay, Dome, yay!
Children love it. They really enjoy being there, and the adults enjoy it as well. We don't have to coax anybody into the garden.
It's your size bench.
Everyone would like to be there. It's just a delightful environment. It's fun to spend time there.
Ba-rump went the little green frog one day. Ba-rump went the little green frog. Ba-rump went the little green frog one day, and his eyes went blink, blink, blink.
And that is exactly the purpose of the garden. A unique and unprecedented first adventure experience on the campus of the Western Pennsylvania School for Blind Children in the heart of the city of Pittsburgh.
It's really a little oasis. It's this wonderful green spot right in the heart of a big urban area where we have a lot of universities and hospitals. The garden is a little oasis. It's not totally remote. You can hear the city traffic, you can hear the pedestrian traffic. It's a very lively place. But still in the center of the garden, you can be calm and you can enjoy all that it has to offer.
You found me!
And it offers educators of blind and physically challenged children a fresh, new, and stimulating place for learning. The executive director here, Dr. Janet Simon, says the school's board and staff embrace this development as a pioneering approach.
Well, one of the reasons that we're carrying out this project, First Adventures, is that we want to stimulate the creativity of our teachers so that they can really use the garden as an outdoor classroom and they can carry out activities in all sorts of areas.
They're all done.
It will be really a great laboratory for exploration and for learning.
Where are you?
Where are you?
Before we take you on a tour and show you just how successful this outdoor classroom is,
You found it!
and how you too can take advantage of First Adventures instruction, just listen to some of the most noted experts in visual education from around the country who came to the garden for First Adventures lesson planning and execution.
Not only does it promote learning, it also gives the students an opportunity to learn and to generalize some of the things that they experience at home and in the indoor classroom. Not only is the outdoors full of sensory cues, sounds, textures, experiences that they might not have indoors, but it also provides an opportunity to have different visual experiences that are created not only by the natural environment, but the kinds of materials that we built into the lesson.
Lexi's going to start back here at the starting place where we're at right now at the end. The design of the garden is such that it allows children who are blind and visually impaired to not only play with activities in the garden and engage with those play areas, but to also learn about sensory skills that they need in order to travel through a space. And so it is a new concept.
That's right. Up, up, up the hill. I love the garden. It is a way to bring the natural environment into learning for the children here at the school, and it's been designed very carefully to provide them with a rich variety of experiences.
The lesson worked whether they understood.
Professors paired up with instructors for First Adventures learning in the garden to take advantage of this unique space and its sensory advantages to learning.
The goal is to provide opportunities for the boys and girls to learn and experience their outdoor environment. It takes us out of the classroom.
Brenda Egan of the Western Pennsylvania School for Blind Children describes the educational amenities for First Adventures lesson planning. So let's go.
Quite an adventure for boys and girls alike. When you walk through the gates, to your left is a playground. It has a slide and a variety of interactive panels for the children to play with. And plus it has an interactive turf, which is rather interesting because when you step on different shapes in the garden, and you just never know what's coming up when that sound. There's a brick path the whole way through the garden, and it will take you around the different areas. But as you walk through the arbor, you come to a grassy area. It's a gently sloping, rolling hill. But as you follow the path up and around, you would come to a maze, and you navigate your way through the maze. And when you get to the end of the maze, there's some beautiful relief sculptures for the children to interact with. Continue through the maze and up to the top of the grassy area, then you would get to a food arch. This has been created by a local artist. A lot of visual, tactile opportunities for the children. Also tucked away in the corner at the top of the garden is a sculptured teddy bear.
Which one?
Tucked away in a little corner is our song bench. And that's a huge hit with adults and children alike. There are 4 different panels on that bench, and when you sit on it, it activates either a song or an animal sound or a train whistle or something like that. There are raised beds the whole way around the perimeter of the garden, so you'll have herbs in some sections and different colored flowers in others. It's just so much more motivating to get outside and feel the fresh air and listen to the birds, and there's so many natural opportunities for instruction to take place.
First Adventures Outdoors in the Garden, says Dr. Janet Simon, is proving to be a total educational environment for these kids.
What makes this garden really unique is it's very comprehensive, and we have features there that appeal to all of the senses. For instance, they're fragrance gardens, and so that stimulates the olfactory sense.
Let's see if this one has a special smell.
In terms of the tactile sense, there's wonderful sculptures that children can explore, things that are really very interesting and appealing. And of course, sound is a part of our garden, the bubbling fountain, which is lots of fun. So it really is a total environment.
A total environment engaging the experts, the instructors, the students, and they're eager to show you just how successful the garden can be. Come along, one lesson at a time.
Look what else I found on the table. Look at that. Look what I see there. Oh, that's your help button. Nice job.